Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. So nice to have you here. Actually, it's been a while since I've done my last video. I'm so happy to see you all again. It's so good to see all of you again. I'm so sorry for not being able to post a lot of videos, simply because I have a lot of things to do, and my schedule, I'm actually doing a lot of things other than reading tarot for other people, and also doing for this YouTube channel. Okay, so enough of that. I guess we should just talk about what this video is about. So today we are going to do a pick a card reading, and this is about your 2021. Okay, so we're going to see what's in store for you. Before we go into picking the cards, let me explain to you how this reading is going to work. So at the very least, you have a preparation, you have an idea on what you can get from this reading, and it's just about managing expectations, I guess. Right. So for every pile here, what I'm going to be doing for you is I'm going to be telling you. I suddenly have a lot of messages for some reason. Never mind. Please ignore that. Anyway, so what was I saying? Okay. So we're going to look. We're going to see how 2020 has been for you. Not a lot of cards there. I just pulled two cards for you there. Why I am taking a look at your 2020 is because it's easier to tell you if you're going to have a better year or if you're going to have a good year. It's just for comparison's sake. Then at the very least, I can tell you more or less if 2020 is going to be different for you. All right. Of course, then I also pulled about 8 cards for you for your 2021. I don't believe that these few cards will be able to tell you throughout for the whole of 2021. So I have the rest of the decks. Just in case if I need to do any clarifications, or if there's anything that I feel that is too general, I will try to get an idea on what that thing is about for you. All right. And then most importantly about this reading is always for every tarot readings, it's always the messages, it's always the advice. All right. So I actually pulled 3 tarot cards for you for that, and I'm also incorporating oracle cards, as you can see from here. Just some messages for you. There's one oracle card that I want you to pay attention to, and that's let me see, where is that cover? Okay, wait, hang on. I knocked my head. Okay, it's this one. Okay, to me, I feel this is more important because why I like this oracle card, it's because it focuses about yourself, on how you should take care of yourself. Okay, because once you can take care of yourself, then only then you're able to do other things for yourself and for other people. Okay, then other than that, what else? I'll probably explain to you as we go into each of the readings. Okay, all right, so that's so now we've covered what you can expect from this reading. Now let's move into picking the piles. So I have 3 piles for you to choose from. This is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. Okay, so you can go ahead and meditate. You can start now if you want to. If you feel there's any deck calling out to you, can go ahead with follow that gut feeling. Otherwise, I have prepared crystals, 3 crystals here for you to choose from. Okay, so for pile number 1, we have a druzy agate, for pile number 2, we have, this is one of my favorites, we have a labradorite. Can you focus? Can you focus? Yep. See, so beautiful. All right, pile number 3, we have a 6-star quartz. There's 6-star quartz. You can't see it under the light. You need a flashlight, you need a torchlight to shine on it, and you'll see why it's called the 6-star quartz. But right now I can show it to you. Was it focused just now? Yeah. All right. Okay, so you can, okay, so if you need more time to pick a pile, you can pause this video right here. You can meditate, take your time. And whenever you're ready, I will see you at the timestamps. Hello, pile number 1. This is going to be your reading. So I'm going to put this druzy agate here. Alright, so these are all the cards. Alright, so let me put this oracle cards on the side. We'll talk about that later. Alright, so let me arrange the cards here. These cards are a bit too big, but I hope I'm able to get them into the screen. So these two cards will just roughly show me how your 2020 has been. It won't show me a lot, but at the very least I know, I kind of get it, the idea of it, right? So what's in store for you for 2021? And these 3 cards here are just some advice for you for the coming year, all right? And we'll talk about that later. So first, let's see. Okay, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. For those of you who choose this pile, your 2020 has been very good to you. Okay, I mean, you already have the 10 of Pentacles, you have the 4 of Wands, and this is more about, you know, not just having a good time with your resources. You probably earned enough and more than other people, in the sense that you are more stable, you're more comfortable, you have a good time being with your family, very likely. Okay, and in 2021 there will be changes for you, but I want to say, if you think that this year, when it comes to your resources, your money, your property and all that is good, 2021 is going to be better. Okay, okay, so whoever of you chose this is going to be a better year. 2021 confirm. All right, let me see. The only thing I would you know, want to tell you is near the beginning of the year. So because what I did was I kind of, so this should be from 2021, from the beginning to the end of the year. So it's about 3 months. So January, February, March, you have to be careful here, because I think you will find something out. I won't say you won't like it, because of how the energy shift is. If this thing here, if you were to find out something that is unfavorable to you, that you do not like, then it will not become like this. It will be more of very sad, very upsetting kind of energy. But there's definitely something will come to light, all right? But I won't, okay, it's very likely it's something that you have put a lot of effort in, and in the end, you know, it turned out to be, oh crap, that's not what it is, and you have to let go. And it's not like you won't be able to let go. You'll be able to let go, and in fact, the moment you let go, things will start rolling in for you. April, May, June is better. From March, April, May, June, from March, April. So from April onwards, things are going to be better. All right. End of the year is going to be really, really good for you next year. This is really very general. Let me try to find something, at least, at the very least, something. Okay, so let's talk about this part here first. 8 of Cups, 7 of Swords. So universe, show me what's this about. Show me what's the 7 of Swords about. Okay, 9 of Wands. And then so tell me about the 8 of Cups. Okay, so there's definitely going to be arguments, because I feel that there's some things that weren't said, and it's going to, you know, I don't think it's a misunderstanding. It's just someone not telling you the whole truth. So there are secrets being withheld, or just some things that maybe you assume, you made assumptions. Something, it's not like that. Sometimes it's just as simple as, you know, this person didn't say anything, and you didn't even thought of, you know, if you didn't even thought of the right question to ask them. So it's not really a misunderstanding. Of course, it can be, it's a general reading, but it's just some things that weren't said. Okay, so you found something out, and there are arguments. There will be arguments. To me, it does look like, you know, you can't do anything about it, in the sense that, you know, it's like once you find out the truth, and then, you know, the best thing for you is to just let go of the disappointment, let go of the anger, let go of things that you cannot control. So let me see, is there anything else that they need to know here? Is there anything else they need to know? Three of Cups. So this one is definitely about your friends, about the company. Three of Cups can... Okay, so let's recap. My camera cut on me. I don't know what happened. Anyway, so Three of Cups. So this is definitely about your friends. I feel someone that has close connections with you. Maybe your friends, maybe just your colleagues, or maybe even your family members. You know, it's just someone that means a lot to you. All right. You know, the idea that it's going to happen in the beginning of the year is not to say that it will happen throughout the 3 months. Maybe it just so happens that within these 3 months it's going to happen, and it's going to be the highlight for those 3 months. Okay, and maybe for some of you it's going to happen in January, for some of you happen in February, maybe not even in January or February, but maybe in between, you know, January, February, that kind of period. So don't worry about this too much. Okay, it's just that I can see you definitely, you know, things like this will happen, and the most important thing is, what are you going to do about it? Okay, but after that, I do see you having to, you know, let go of... I don't feel any grudges, it's just more of disappointment. All right. Okay, moving on. So let's talk about Page of Pentacles and Two of Cups. All right. All right, Page of Pentacles and Two of Cups. I like that Page of Pentacles here is because you had based on these two cards, you had a very good year. Okay, or at the very least, you had a better year than a lot of people. All right, so Page of Pentacles does tell me that there's something that you very likely are even doing right now, and you know, moving forward in 2021, we will see that things will improve, in the sense that, you know, you're getting things really going and pushing. You even have a list here of, you know, okay, what is it I need to do to further improve this business of mine, or to improve this venture of mine, to improve this project of mine. All right, and it's going to bring a lot of, I want to say it's going to bring a lot of friends. It's going to bring a lot of nice, good people who will appreciate you, who understands you, I feel. Right, so tell me more about this. Page of Pentacles and Two of Cups. Okay, Four of Swords. Page of Pentacles. So yeah, it's a very, I would say, you know, it's a steady climb. Not too... It's not slow, but, you know, it's very steady. Okay, tell me more about this Page of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. So what are you writing? I have a feeling it's something to do with writing or something to do with any ideas. So it can be like copywriting. It can be about writing a book. It can be about just. I don't feel it's counseling. I just feel it's more something to do with talking and writing down stuffs. Specifically writing down stuffs. Okay. All right. So Two of Cups. What is this Two of Cups about? It should be related to something that you're currently doing. Okay, otherwise we would have seen an Ace of Cups here, at least in the beginning of the year. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles, it is something about, I just feel that this is something that you are currently doing that you may have reached a dead end. You know, it's kind of like you want to move forward but you cannot, and then next year you'll be able to, I wouldn't say it's a breakthrough, but it's more like, you know, you're slowly getting the hang of things. Okay, let's see. It's kind of like you figured out what's wrong with, what's the problem. If you are stuck with something right now that you wanted to push forward, you wanted to improve, next year during this time, which is after March, is around April, May, June, during this time, you'll be able to work your way around it, to find, you'll be able to find a solution. All right, anything else? Okay, Tower. Exactly. Okay, it's like this. Tower, I know a lot of people are afraid of towers, but Tower has come to me as, you know, just something very surprising. You know, it's a surprise, but is it good or is it bad? You know, that's the difference. Okay, that's the only thing that, you know, that's able to tell. I mean, the Tarot is able to tell you, hi, you're doing this thing wrong. It's supposed to be like this. Oh, okay. So is it good or bad? It really totally depends on your situation. But for here, like I said, like I told you, so you, whatever it is that you're currently doing, that you feel is stuck, there will be, which is very funny, this can come as an epiphany. So very likely during this time, suddenly you just, out of nowhere, you just figure it out. Oh my gosh, I'm supposed to do it like this. Okay, so you can definitely wait for it, but I think it's kind of like you need to, give it a shove, try your best, just give yourself a bit of a push, and as you go into your task, your project, or whatever it is you're doing, as you go into it, suddenly it will come out of nowhere. Tower, boom, and then things start rolling very, very fast. Okay, all right, so let's see what this change, this Death card here and the World here is about. Death card. Okay, Ace of Wands. All right. The World. The Sun. So because of this thing, whatever this thing that, you're doing, and it's going to improve next year, around before mid-year, things will start to roll. Here, to be honest, I don't really see any activity, but what I can tell you is that you're going to have a good time. All right, because we have Death here, which talks about transformation. It talks about something change, and with the Tower here before Death here, it's more like, you figured something out, you found something out, you figured something out, and that is going to help you, make the transformation faster, make the changes faster, whatever that means to you. Okay. I can give you an example is that, okay, maybe you wanted to write a story, okay, and you have the idea, but somehow you got stuck midway. Maybe right now you have an idea, but you don't know how to get it going. By next year, you will figure out, oh, okay, I need to just change my character's direction. I'm gonna develop my character into this kind of person, and that starts to, and that's going to make that that's going to fasten your progress. It's going to make your progress faster. Okay. Oh, okay. So whatever it is So finally, once you make this breakthrough, here is, to me, it does look like completion because we have the world here. And with the sun here, the sun and the world, it's a very beautiful combination of, especially when you have the Ace of Wands and Death card after the Tower, it will very likely tell me something like, okay, finally, you did it. You are successful. And it will explain why you are the King of Pentacles near the end of the year. Because, you know, things are moving fast for you. Everything's going great for you. I want to see more of the Eight of Wands. You have very, very good cards. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands. Four of Cups. You'll be so busy to the point that you just don't want people to talk to you. But one thing's for sure, you will be the King of Pentacles by end of the year. King of Pentacles, okay. King of Pentacles is a very, very stable energy. It does talk about that person being, you know, having enough wealth, and to be comfortable with where they are at. You think Ten of Pentacles is very good. It is good, okay. But you know, these two cards, they do tell you how stable you will be when it comes to your finances, your resources, and yourself. Okay, so anyways, tell me more about the King of Pentacles, please. Queen of Pentacles. Need I say more? What else do you want from this reading? You are going to, I don't really see famous here. To me, it really looks more like you are going to be successful with whatever it is you're planning, especially if there's something that you're planning right now that you may feel you're stuck at. All right. Okay, tell me more. If anything else you can tell me from here. I don't really get a lot. I just see that, oh, you're gonna be successful, and then that's it. Anything else? And that's not to say, okay, Wheel of Fortune. So it's kind of like your time will be next year end, okay? And I just want to mention that it's not that throughout the whole 2021 everything's gonna be it's gonna be breezy for you. It's just that, you know, life will have its ups and downs. It's just that, you know, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, when you look back to 2021, you will remember that 2021 was a very good year for you. Okay. Okay. This is a really, really good reading. Okay, universe, anything else you want to tell us? Anything else for this part? I hate you. I hate you because you get very, very good cards. Wheel of Fortune, it's your time. Empress, you know, you're growing. You're getting something that is going to be good for you physically, mentally, spiritually. You're going to be like an empress. What does that mean? It means that you're going to be able to shower yourself, to pamper yourself, and you're not just, you know, you're not just doing that to yourself, but you're allowing others to shower you that same love, that same appreciation, and just give you really, really good things. Okay. All right. So let's see. So these three cards, like I said, is going to be advice for you for 2021. So let's see what happens. Ten of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be for those of you who remember when I said that this is supposed to be something that you currently should have an idea or probably stuck with something. Right now, these three cards are telling me that for those of you who have not yet have this idea, you should totally do it with carry it. Try to expand it in 2021. You know, you have the Ace of Pentacles with your Ten of Wands here and Eight of Swords here. It just tells me that when this, especially when the Ace of Pentacles is in the middle, it just shows me that you have this idea, but you're really unsure about it. You are probably thinking, should I do it? Should I not do it? Is it going to be a lot of work? I'm not sure if I can do it. But the Ace of Pentacles is here. Okay, Ace of Pentacles denotes that, you know, it's the start of something that is going to bring you a lot of stability, a lot of money, a lot of resources, a lot of finances. Okay, so it can be a business idea, it can even be the start of a friendship. You know how friends can give you that same amount of stability, where you don't have to worry if your friends are going to backstab you. You feel that the relationship is going to last for a long time. Okay, if you have this right now, you should totally try to expand it, make it happen in 2021, because sometimes these cards are just showing you that this is the potential, this is the possible route that's going to happen for you. You have a high chance in becoming successful. Okay, but only if you were to make the first step, make the first move. Okay, all right, so let's talk about this these cards. So I pulled this for you is for your 2021. I just went like, okay, so what messages from this deck do you have for pile number 1 people? So let's see what happens. Let's start with, okay, this particular deck I chose is especially for your love life. If you are looking for something for your love life, then I hope that this will help you. Okay, initiative. Can you read this? I hope you can. Step right up. You're being awarded a boost of initiative. This potent potion will give you the gusto you need to move your life in a previously unexplored direction. If you're in a relationship, then it's time to take initiative and make some interesting plans for you and your partner. If you're not in one, it's time to reach out to old friends, go on adventures, and potentially meet some new cohorts. Sorry. Either way, this great journey is beginning with one small step, or one short text, or whatever. I'm not the boss of you, because this deck is made by a comedian, so it does have a very funny take to it. Okay, so initiative. So perhaps this is probably about your love life. So if it is about your love life, then don't be afraid. Okay. Oh yeah. Based on my experience, my own experience. Okay. Ace of Pentacles can come to me as using dating apps. Why is it like that? It's because you are establishing something with someone. Okay, and it's not like I mean, it really depends on what you want. If you want casual sex and all that, I don't think Ace of Pentacles is going to be, it's going to come out. Whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, it is definitely something that you look forward in the future, where you get something in return. All right? All right. Now let's move on to, I want to talk about this one first. Make it Gods. All right. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of my, dear Lord. Okay? So, in other words, he's saying, when it's supposed to come, it's supposed to come. In a sense that, this is something to do with how you manifest. The more you try, I always tell my clients, I tell my friends, sometimes manifesting is as simple as, if I were to illustrate it, okay, the more you want it, the more it will not come. So when you manifest something, you just tell God, tell your universe, okay, I'm waiting for money to arrive. Okay, you send it to me whenever you can, I guess. Okay, so I always explain to them, the more you push it, the more that it's going to slip away from you. It's like when you try to hold sand, what happens? The harder you try to hold sand, the sand will fall, because your grasp is only so big, and sand will keep falling. Yeah, sand will keep falling from the holes and everything. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. I suddenly lost my train of thought. I saw a bird flew by and just, whoo, okay, the bird be like, okay, shut up, move on, all right. Okay, so now we talk about this one. So for this particular card, I want to read this from the book because it only has one word on it. We have strength. So, okay, so I'm going to read from the book. Strength, all right. Okay. Strength appears as a firm reminder that you have a deep well of fortitude within. There is power in knowing who you are and what you do well. Dig deep and find a solid base from where to anchor yourself and muster the might, endurance, and confidence to do what must be done. If you can't find within, seek a friend or fellow tribe member to help you. Sometimes we need to lean on others, but in vulnerability, we can find seeds of strength we never knew we had. So it's just saying, you know, you already have this. It's time to bring it out. And if you don't have it, then, you know, just find friends who will be able to, who will be your cheerleader, who will be there for you. Okay, I just had suddenly just a message just hit me out of nowhere. It could be that, you know, maybe this part here, it's not about, you know, you having to argue with friends, but probably about maybe your friends telling you something that you may not know about yourself. Okay, my camera cut on me again. So let me recap on this one. So bear in mind that this beginning of the year, this thing that may happen. Initially I told you it was something like you may argue with someone, but it could be that your friends may tell you something that you may not know about yourself. And that will explain why, you know, you let go of something here. Okay, just bear that in mind, all right? All right, so last one. This is, I would like you to pay more attention to this. So I have pulled two cards for you because sometimes the card can be a bit too spiritual. And so far in my country, we're not that spiritual, and we don't, I don't know anyone who sees fairies. I don't know, you know, this kind of very spiritual stuff. So what I'm thinking is, and it's not that I want to say that fairies don't exist and all that. I just want my readings to be able to resonate with as many people as I can reach out to. Okay, so I pulled these two cards. Hopefully they will be able to resonate with you. You can choose either one that you want to work with. You can even choose both if you want to. Point being is, I want you to pay attention to this because I want you to take care of yourselves, because I feel that's very, very important. Okay, so the first card we have connect with crystals, and the second we have meditate. Okay, great. So very likely, okay, when we connect with crystals, okay, this one I really want to mention why I pull. I just want to reiterate why I pulled two cards. I know a few people who cannot feel crystals, who does not resonate with crystals. Okay, and if you happen to be someone who feels that, you know, crystals do not help you, don't worry about it. Okay, it just happens that, you know, you cannot resonate with crystals, and that's okay. If you don't believe, it's okay. All right, then if you do not believe in crystals, if you don't resonate with them, then you can consider, you know, meditating. All right. So what I get from both these cards, I mean the similarities, is that you have to turn within, and also you have to find your strength from within. Okay, so this one resonates with this one a lot. Okay, so crystals here, crystals, you know, some of them they can be supportive. They can help you balance out the things that you may be lacking. Okay, my friend has this theory that why are you attracted to certain crystals and why are you not attracted to other certain crystals? It's because when you are attracted to their crystals, it's because you are lacking that energy. Your body is showing you that, you know, I need this energy, I need this energy. That's why you have a feeling to buy one or to get that crystal. Okay, and then you know, you put it, you wear it, you work with your crystals, and one day you may suddenly feel that it does not call to you anymore, it does not attract you anymore. Okay, personally that's how I feel. I don't know how you feel. It's okay to disagree with me. Point being is, I'm just giving you an idea on how different people can resonate with crystals and how other people cannot. Okay, and for meditating is the idea of meditating is just being quiet, being still, to be aware of your surroundings. And if you want to go deeper than that, you will be able to suddenly get messages out of nowhere that is going to be very profound, and it's going to help your soul grow. All right. I'm just seeing if there's anything else I want to tell you, because otherwise this is the end of the reading. But I'm pretty sure this video has been very long. Yeah, I think that's all. So that's all I have for you, pile number one. I'm so sorry about my phone. I don't know why everyone's looking for me suddenly. But I hope that this reading, I hope you get something out from this reading. I hope you have insights. I hope, most importantly, I hope that this reading resonates with you, especially if you do have something that you want to push, you want to start, you want to see be successful. You will be successful, and by the end of 2021, simply because it's time. Okay, but of course this also depends on your willpower, not willpower, what's the word, on your will. Oh my god, why I suddenly forgot the word. You know, it really depends on you. Okay, if you want to delay, then of course your success is going to be delayed. If you want to make 2021 your year, it will be your year. All right. Okay, so that's all I have for you, pile number one. So I hope you like this reading. I really hope 2021 is going to be very, very good. It's going to be better for you. I look forward to your messages. I look forward to your comments. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and share this video with your friends if you feel it's going to help them. And thank you all so much for being with me. Thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year to all of you, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number two. This is going to be your reading. So I'm gonna put this labradorite here. Can't see it right. Wait, let me put this here instead. Fine. Okay. So, these are the oracle cards that I mentioned earlier. So I'm gonna put this right here. We're gonna talk about that later. So let's talk about your tarot cards first. So this is going to show you what happened in 2020 for you, and this is going to be your 2021. So what's in store for you? I'm very likely will be using the rest of the cards of this deck here to do more clarifying, because it may be too general, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video. I actually did pull a lot of cards for the first pile. I won't be surprised if I do the same for the second pile. It really depends. Okay, so these three cards are going to be your advice for the year. We'll talk about this later, right? So let's see how your 2021 has been. Page of Cups, Judgment. To me, it feels like there's a lot of creativity involved and a lot of decision making. It's like I cannot see if you made it or don't made it. I just know that there's a lot of creativity involved. Very likely arts or anything artsy, anything that's related to creativity. But there's a lot of decisions being made as well. Doesn't really tell a lot, but I guess I guess it's highlighted for something, but let's see what happens. All right, Hangman. Well, we can pull some cards later. Hangman, Knight of Swords. Okay, the Moon. Oops, Eight of Cups. That's nice. Okay, so we have the King of Swords. Okay. Ace of Coins. Oh, all right. Six of Coins. And the Star. Okay, so overall for 2021, and there is a pattern that's alike with pile number one, in the sense that the beginning of the year is more quiet, it's more mild. So I won't be surprised if, you know, COVID is still at large, you know, during the first, at the very least, the first 3 months. Okay, but for you, I can see for the first 3 months, because this is actually the whole 2021. This is the beginning of the year to the end of the year, so it's 3 months for every card. Definitely right before the mid-year here, around April, May, June, you are going to do something very, very fast because you have an idea, you want to start something. Okay, I won't be surprised if it's something to do with what you're planning this year. And I will be clarifying some cards, so we'll see what happens. So here at the beginning of the year, you can see that I think I don't see you planning something here. To me, it just looks more like you're waiting for something to happen. It's kind of like you have this, very likely maybe you're thinking, okay, I'm just taking a look, I'm just trying to analyze what's the best idea right now. I'm trying to analyze how the market is going to be like. I'm just going to see, just trying to get more perspectives, more opinions about certain things. You're quietly observing, in a sense, like I feel like you know something, but you're not sharing it with anyone at all. Maybe this can talk about some sort of hidden, not desire, hidden idea, or some sort of idea that you have, you know, put at the back of your mind. Because suddenly when you have this Ace of Coins appear, and then suddenly everything is, you know, all hands on deck, everything's rushing, you're trying to do your best to do something to bring this forward, to bring this to fruition, I would say. And you will get something in return with the Six of Coins here. The Moon usually talks about, you know, unknown, but to me, in this context, I don't see it. I just feel that, you know, it's a very spiritual time for you. It's a very, I would say, calm. And I like how that there's a Six of Coins here, because it just tells me that whatever effort it is that you're going to put in the early year, you're going to see something, you know, near the end here. And in the end here, it's kind of like a resting period to me. It looks like a resting period, to be really honest. Okay? A very calm year, I would say. I think 2020 for you has been, I am so sorry about that. Excuse me, shush. Alright. I think 2020 year has been a time for you where you are able to create a lot of things and decide something for yourself, right? Okay. All right. I don't want to make any assumptions anymore. Not that I'm making assumptions, because I'm just reading the cards. So I'm wondering if I should even pull for 2020. because I'm just curious as to why, why this comes out. To me, it just tells me that there's something about 2020 that you may have to bring forward, or something that you learned in 2020 that's going to be helpful for you for 2021. So in other words, this just means that as you go into 2021, you will come to a point where you finally figure out, oh my gosh, I did this in 2020. I've learned this particular skill. I've learned about this this spiritual journey in 2020 that is going to help me right now in 2021. Okay, that's how I feel for your reading here. Okay, just give me one card for this one, please. Four of Wands. And you have a good time. I think you have a great time with your family, especially with your home. I don't really see a lot of responsibilities, so very likely that, it's either you have very grown kids, or maybe you just have it very, very easy. You're just a very capable person to be able to take care of your family and everything around you. But then again, this is just 3 cards for 2020, so. But all in all, it was an okay year. I wouldn't say it's great. Pile 1 had very, very good cards. But, I guess sometimes it also has to depend on how you can make a year better for yourself, right? Alright, so let's talk about the Hangman and King of Swords first. Whoops, oh, 4 of Swords. Okay, let's see if this one will come out again. Because I don't take jumpers and flippers. Personally, it's my personal way. So Hangman and King of Swords. So let's see what you're doing here. It's very quiet. It's going to be very quiet for you for the first 3 months. That's definite. So 2 of Wands. So you are, like I said, you are trying to observe, study something. You're not doing a lot of things. Okay, you're just trying to get some ideas, trying to see things in a different way. Was anything else? Anything more? Okay, 10 of Wands. So very likely it's also because you are very comfortable, right? You are very comfortable where you're at. That's why there's not a lot of activity involved. I don't think it's about conserving money. I think it's just about, okay, it can also be about, you're trying to see if this is the right time to invest. I have 10 of Coins here. I'm comfortable where I am. Maybe for some of you, it's more about, okay, I am comfortable where I am, and I just want to stay like this right now. I don't really want to take any risks. Not that King of Swords is someone who doesn't take risks, but it's a very quiet energy. But let's see if there's anything you should be doing. Okay. So universe, is there anything they should be doing here? Maybe advice. What's your advice for them on this? 9 of Swords. So it does tell a bit of you are probably worried about doing something, and that's why you are holding back your energy. You're holding back yourself because you want to see what's going to happen first, and you want to be able to, if I were to give you a box, but you're unsure what's inside the box. You're afraid if it's a trap. So you look at the sides, you look at the top, you look at the bottom, you study the carvings to see if there's any possible way that they might put poison inside, and before you decide to open the box and just get it done, get it over with. Something like that. Okay, one last one. Anything else for this one? Ace of Wands. So yeah, it's more about, you're just very quiet for the first 3 months. Not a lot of activity, not doing anything. So but if anything, I think it's okay, because you're okay where you are. You have the 10 of Coins here. Just like that, I guess. So now let's focus on Knight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles for now. Ace of Coins, because after the first 3 months, you know, going into April and all that, things are going to be very fast for you. And for those of you who are Malaysian viewers, this is actually Hang Tuah, okay? For those of you who don't know Hang Tuah is a part of Malaysian legend. It's just one of our like mythical hero. I say mythical because no one knows if he exists or not. Okay. So you Malaysian viewers are very lucky to see Hang Tuah in this deck, because this deck is about, it covers the cultures and the myths and legends from all around the world. Okay, so our Hang Tuah is being featured here. All right. So Knight of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. Okay, let me see. And let's talk about the Ace of Pentacles first. Is there anything you can tell me about this Ace of Pentacles? The Tower, okay. Tell me more. Nine of Wands. I think this idea will come out of nowhere. And after a long struggle, the Nine of Wands tells me this is after some sort of long struggle. If you have been struggling with some sort of skill, with some sort of, I don't see like something stuck or set back here. It's just that, you know, you just suddenly have this idea coming out. Actually, your reading is a bit, it is a bit like pile number 1. They also have this sort of epiphany. They ever had the Tower for around this period, and it's, you know, in a way it does show a bit of a pattern, in a sense that very likely either we may I'm just giving an idea, you know, that very likely by April suddenly everyone starts to get things running again, because maybe we have vaccine, or maybe, you know, maybe we're able to overcome COVID-19. I don't know, but there's a pattern here, you know. I'm just what I'm trying to say. Okay. I think something will happen globally in around April, from around April, like that, March, April. I think it will depend on pile number 3. Okay. All right. So tell me more about the Knight of Swords then. So after this Ace of Coins, Seven of Coins, it's really like pile number 1. So anyways, anything else you can tell me about these 2 cards here for this period? Anything else? Four of Swords. So you came out again, finally. So why is the Four of Swords here? Three of Wands. Okay, as that is. So very likely you are waiting for the right time to do something. That's what these 4 cards in the beginning are saying. You've been waiting for the right time to do something. And once this chance is here, once the opportunity is here, you went out full force, because it's been quite some time. You've been waiting for a long time to get something started. Okay? Seven of Coins does denote that. It does explain, just tells that, you know, very likely you already know what this okay, so I'll give you an example. Maybe you have this business, you know, that you want to push forward, but sales is getting slow, you're getting stuck. And the Ace of Wands here, it could be that you're starting an e-commerce site or a website, or maybe you're starting on a new platform that's going to help you increase your sales, that's going to help you get more exposure, get more money into your business, getting more investments into your business, for example. Okay, so that's just the idea. Try to see how that applies to your situation. Okay, but of course you can only see this in 2021. Okay, I'm just checking to see if there's anything else. Okay, one last card. Justice. Justice to me is a very, very neutral card, but it is a card about reaping what you sow, meaning to say, if you were to do the work, then yes, you will definitely get something in return. And if you don't do anything, don't expect anything. Okay? All right. I love the Justice card. All right, so now let's talk about the end of the year. The Moon and the Six of Coins. So tell me about the Moon here, universe. Ace of Swords. So what is it that you realize here? Six of Cups. How about Six of Coins? Seven of Wands. So what's the significance? So that's the connection between these both. Strength. Okay, I just feel that during this section here, it's like money's coming in, that's definite. Okay, of course you still have to keep on struggling because we have the Seven of Wands and the Strength here, meaning to say it can be that, you know, because we have the Ace of Coins here, and you improve to the point that it becomes the Six of from the Ace of Coins to the Six of Coins. Okay, so now it comes to a point where you know, you have to push it forward some more to the 7, to the 8, at the very least to the 9 of Coins. But because we have Strength here, we have Seven of Wands here, I can roughly tell you that it's not stuck, it's just that it's very difficult for you to move forward for now. But it's also because, you know, you want to take it slow. I wouldn't be surprised that you know, you figure out, you know what, I am good with the Six of Coins. I'm at the very least, I still get something in return. That's what the Six of Coins is about. The Six of Coins is about give and take, meaning to say you're giving, you're getting what you're giving. Okay, so for some people, they are very happy with that, simply because, you know, it really depends on a person's tolerance. Okay, like for example, let's say like me, I cannot handle very high stress matters because I will fall sick. I will get fever. Okay, so so during this time, very likely you just realize, you know what, I want to take it slow. I've already done the work. I've worked so hard. Very likely, you know, from April, May, June, July, August, September. During these 6 months, it's very likely, you know, for the 6 months during this mid-year season, you work really, really hard to the point that, okay, fine, I need a break. I need to slow down. Okay, so to me, it just looks like you just realize, okay, I just want to take it slow right now. I got the Six of Pentacles already. I'm good. I'm good for. Okay. All right, so now let's move to Eight of Cups and the Star, which is about rejuvenation, which is about, you know, just relax and all that. It's very likely you will work very, very hard here. Okay, and then you just tell yourself, I can't take it anymore. I need a break, and you know, you're just taking the rest of the year off. Okay, Eight of Cups. Yep. So you're letting go of this energy of moving too fast for your own good. Okay, that's what you realize here. You know, so it can be like this. Okay, I'll explain to you what you can do with this information. All right, the Star. English, show me the Star. The Lovers. Okay, show me with connection, please. Six of Wands. Okay, it's like this. From this reading, it's just saying, okay, you're very quiet in the first 3 months, and then later, after around April, you'll be starting something, and it will come to a point that you get so tired and that you feel like that you need a break. Okay, and you will get that break end of the year because you've been working super duper hard. So here's what's gonna happen, and you know, just a suggestion. knowing that this is your energy for 2021, why don't you give it a try? You know, when this Ace of Pentacles comes, you know, yes, things will start rolling. Why don't you just try to, you know when to take a break and know when to, you know, when you need to push forward. Okay, so that at the very least, instead of this period, you work on this 2 period. You know, let's say for example, you put in 110% for these 2 months. Okay, why don't you just give it like maybe 80%, so at least you can drag it for the rest of the year. Okay, this is just a suggestion because you know, number one, this is about tarot is about energy. It's always about energy. Okay, and it also and tarot reading is also about, now that you know this information, what are you going to do with it? Okay, you can stick to this reading if you want to. Okay, but I'm also trying to teach you and to tell you that, you know, this is what you can do once you know about this information. It's just a suggestion, and also it will also depend on your situation and the industry that you're in. Maybe it does not apply for some of you because maybe this maybe it's a contract, for all you know. Okay, anyway, I'm just giving you a suggestion, but I feel that I have to tell you because I don't want you to have this idea, oh, so this is what my 2021 is going to be, I have to follow this because ileetarots say so, you know. Okay, I think it's better we move on to our advice right now. So I have 3 cards here, which is going to be your advice for the year. So we have 3 of Swords, Page of Coins, and the World. Let me keep the rest of this card first because I think you cannot see. Right. Okay, so we have this, the World, 3 of Swords, Page of Coins, and the World. I want to pull one for the 3 of Swords here. Universe, give me 1 card for the 3 of Swords here. 2 of Coins. So if you're a bit like, if you are trying to decide or trying to balance out your life, you know, because and this thing here is bringing you a lot of pain. To be honest, I don't feel pain in the cards. I don't even see it in this reading here. Okay, if you were to have you know, a 3 of Swords here, I would expect more about more Swords card, or maybe something that's more stronger, like I think we didn't have 10 of Swords and all that, right? I don't even think we have 10 of Wands. I don't remember anymore, but I remember that there's not a lot of bad card. To be really honest, it's kind of mild, but other than that, I think it's still okay. So, universe, why is this 3 of Swords in the advice here? Queen of Wands. Okay, I think this is more about, you know, not having help around the house. And you are doing most of the work, or you're trying to balance out as much work as you can. But instead of, you know, harping for help, instead of harping, you know, why doesn't this person understand me? Unless you tell them straight, then I don't think anything's going to change. And the Queen of Wands is someone who knows what they want, and they're very results oriented people. Okay, so end of the day, you have to ask yourself, you know, maybe you do not want to tell the other person on what you're unhappy because you do not want to get into a fight, get into an argument, and that's okay, I guess, because I'm not you. I'm not going to tell you, oh no, you can't do that. At the end of the day, you are the one who's going to, you know, argue with your person, and I'm not. So I don't really think I have a say in it. But you should know what is good for you. You should know what you want to achieve and how to achieve it. Even if it means, you know, you're not getting help. Okay, fine, you're not getting help. And if you're not going to tell the person, then nothing's going to change. And you only have one thing to do, which is to be the Queen of Wands, which is just to push yourself even more. If you're up for that, you're up for that. If you're not, then you have to make certain changes. Okay? Page of Coins. Okay, Page of Coins. Let's see why the Page of Coins is here. Whoops, too much. Too many. Page of Coins. The World. I really like this reading, and I won't be surprised if you're juggling either between two works, or you're juggling between two children, or you're juggling something, you're trying to juggle two business even. Okay, did I mention that before? I don't remember. So we have Page of Coins, Page of Wands here, but we also have Nine of Cups, which does indicate, you know, despite that you have to do everything, you're okay. You're living a very calm, happy life, because you are, I would say you are, I wouldn't say overachiever, but you're definitely an achiever. You're definitely someone result oriented. It's just that it would be nice to get help, right? The World. Give me one more for the World. Queen of Cups. So it's more about doing something for yourself. It's more about this advice is asking you to realize what it is that you want, what it is that you want to achieve. Do you not want to feel proud of your own self? Do you not want to feel proud of what you have achieved so far? I don't really get that this reading is about you taking care of yourself. I feel it's more about you realizing how far you've come. And that you're going to just grow as a person, to be a better person than you are. Okay, I'm going to move on with these oracle cards first. So I'm going to start with this one, because this card actually covers about your love life. So I'm hoping for those of you, especially if you want to know about your love for 2021, I don't see in the 2021 in the tarot cards just now, but I hope that, you know, eventually in 2021, when you do need advice for your love life, this is going to help you. Okay? Open-heartedness. All right. I know that life and the people living it can be an absolute bummer sometimes, but I'm promised not to let unhappy chapters make me jaded. If I let negative experiences turn me sour, then the jerks win. So I'll move on with an open and hopeful heart, if only because I hate losing to jerks. Meaning to say, you know, in life, very likely you have been disappointed in love many times. And, you know, you will definitely meet this kind of people. As much as we want to keep on telling people we must avoid negative people, I mean, that's right. Right in the sense that, you know, of course you have to avoid negative people. But we must also not try to be so idealistic about it and think that, oh, this world has to be all positive people and positive vibes, kumbaya, you know, and then expect all these negative people to disappear. Okay? Life is not as simple as that. One thing that you can do is to know who are the right people for you, and to know who are good for you, and just try to avoid and try to let go of people who are not serving you, who are not helping you. Okay? And yes, eventually you will meet people who aren't good for you. You'll meet people who treated you badly, who will harm you, who will betray you, who will be jerks. So this card is just saying, it's just teaching you a way of how to accept what happened so that you can move on. It's so because you cannot let them affect you anymore. You cannot affect them in the sense that it's not that to say they must actively be there to hold your arms and not let you do anything. Sometimes it's as simple as you holding their thoughts, you having the idea of them, the memories, everything that's just stopping you. That in itself is holding you back. You're so focused on what they did to you. You're so focused on the hurt they caused you, to the point that you're not seeing and focusing on what's in front of you. That is a trap. Okay, I don't know if any of you are living like this, but if you are, you have to be aware of what you're always remembering, what you're always thinking. Okay, if it's very difficult to forgive, that's where you have to go see therapists. You can watch more tarot readings, or maybe just ask for a tarot reader to help you do shadow work. Shadow work meaning to say, just to help you clear of anything. Like, okay, shadow work is something like a part of you that you cannot accept. So shadow work will help you uncover why and how and the what's. Okay, I'm not gonna be the person to tell you, oh, just forget about them and you'll be okay. I know there's a lot of process in it, and try not to escape or going through the process, because all that does is just suppressing it, and you'll never know when it's going to suddenly pop out again. And if you're unlucky, you may accidentally hurt the people that you love. Okay? Okay. All right. So the next one let's talk about is this one. Independence. The more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for the inner child, the more freestanding you become. Help me feed and love this inner child, dear Lord. Okay? So I can totally see a pattern between this, and this right now. If you're someone who's harping for someone to save you, for someone to make life easier for you, this reading is just saying, maybe you won't get it this year, but it's not because you don't deserve it. Okay? But until that help comes, until that person comes, you also need to realize you are a very, very strong person. And you are great. You are awesome. Okay? Just don't let other people tell you otherwise. And don't let other people make you feel otherwise. Okay? Alright, so I want to talk about this one. This one I will have to read from the guidebook, so let's see what this is. Peace. Alright, so wait a minute. Hang on. Peace, 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 peace. Alright. The card invites you to seek out inner peace for yourself. Be Be content with who you are amidst whatever is going on in the world around you. It is not time to fight the waves of life, but to accept them and let them run their course. With stillness in your heart, you can weather any storm and be calm in the heat of the moment. Inner calm is a path you should attempt to walk in all aspects of your life. It is not a destination or attainment, but a living process, like a garden deep within that must be tended. Quieting your mind, letting go of distractions, being truthful in your word, and accepting who you are steps on the path to inner peace. So there is a pattern here, isn't it? It is about accepting yourself and finding that peace within yourself. Finding peace is not as simple as, oh, I'm quiet, I'm happy, and then that's it. Finding inner peace can also be about, like I said, like what the book says, accepting things as it is, so that it does not trigger you further in the future. Okay, it may be a bit harsh, and I know it's going to be difficult to listen for some of you, especially for those of you when the hurt is still fresh in the mind, and I'm very, very sorry. I really apologize for that. It's very difficult, but you can still do it. Anyone can do it, but you have to be the first person to allow it to be healed. A lot of people, they tend, this person does harm to me, this person cheated on me, this person betrayed me, this person abused me, and then even though they've left the relationship, they've left the person, but they're still holding on to the memory, because yes, this is what we call trauma. It is trauma, it's traumatic, it causes a lot of fear within themselves. And then it's all the more the reason why you need to reach out to other people who can help you heal from this pain, from this trauma, because otherwise it's going to keep on, the pain is going to continue for a long, long time. Okay, the problem is, the bigger problem would be that you may be accidentally hurting other people, whether you realize it or not. Okay? Alright. So, I have two cards here. This is from the Self-Care Oracle. I actually want you to pay more attention to these two, because I really love this deck. This deck is focuses more about taking care of yourselves, okay? And once you take care of yourself, you are able to take care of other people. All right, so I actually pulled two cards here, because the thing about this card is that it can go very, very, very spiritual. And so camera cut me off. Okay, so I wanted to give you two options here, so you can choose either one to work with, or you can choose both of them. It's totally up to you. All right, so the first we have dance. The second we have is make a vision board. Okay, it's a good thing that you guys got a very practical kind of advice. That's great. So dance means to say, when you dance, you're living life because you're dancing. Dance like no one's watching. When you dance, you work your body. You boost your happiness. And what is that hormone? Is it oxytocin? Is it? I don't know. I need to read up more on that. But point is, when you dance, you become happier, and when you're in that happy mood, try to stay within that happy energy for some time, so that this is the happiness, this is the feeling that you deserve. Okay, make a vision board means to say, okay, this one talks about what is it that you want, what is it that you want to achieve. Remember, in this advice, we're talking about what is it that you want to achieve. Okay, the potential that you may have, that you could have. Okay, so make a vision board, you know, just to remind yourself, okay, this is the direction that I want to go into. This is what I should look forward to, so that you can let go of the past memories. You know, like I said, like I told you in the beginning, don't always harp on the past memories, because it may cloud your judgment, number one. Number two, you cannot see what's in front of you. Okay, so it's not to say the vision board is a distraction. It's more about helping you directing your focus to what's important. Part of why this will work is because you need to break the habit of being a victim, the habit about being trapped in your own thoughts. Okay, and I'm not saying that you are to be blamed. It's just that you have to take practical steps to help yourselves. Okay, and there are many ways. I'm not a psychologist. I can't tell you, but at the very I'm not a psychologist. I'm not certified to tell you on what you're doing wrong. Then all the more the reason you need to find help, right? Okay, so vision board. I like that the cards here, the pictures here, it also talks about, you know, finding back your love for life, reminding yourself all the potential here. I am healthy, I believe in me, be an inspiration, and then you can put all the things that you love on your vision board, because, you know, it is about feeling good about yourself. This too is about letting you remember what happiness is like, reminding you that life is beautiful, reminding you of a lot of potential, a lot of good potential that will come your way. You have to seek it, but you have to first accept that, you know, good things, you deserve good things, and you are allowing them to come to you. Okay, part of vision board is also a part of, you know, manifesting. Okay, so what is it that you want to manifest? Okay, all right, I think this video is long enough. I still have another pile to go, so let me see. I'm pretty sure I've covered everything. Yeah, I think I have. Okay, so I hope this reading has helped you. I hope this reading has given you insights. Let me see what else I want to tell you. So please, if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends if you feel that this video is going to help your friends. What else? You can share your thoughts in the comments below. And what else? And I really hope that 2021 is going to be better for you. Please know that you are loved. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be happy. Okay? If you ever need to, if you need help, I guess you can start off with, well, definitely for some of you, maybe you prefer working with a therapist more than a spiritual advisor, spiritual master. I'm none of that. I'm just gonna tell you that first. For those of you in Malaysia, if you ever feel like, you know, if you want to look for help like this, you can always reach out to me. I'll try to find help for you. Otherwise, you can always consider watching other tarot readings about any pick a card readings that do readings on shadow work. Okay, I think that's a very good start. Then at the very least, you have an idea what shadow work is, how the reading can help you, and very likely you may realize something about you. Okay, personally, I have watched a lot of tarot readings, and you know, slowly but surely, I did get a few insights about myself, and I healed a lot. I really healed a lot this year, especially this year. Okay, and I really hope that you can find that closure if you need one through these kinds of tarot reading videos. Okay, all right, so that's all from me. Happy New Year to all of you. I wish you all the best. I wish you all safe. I wish sending you my love. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is going to be a reading. I did not realize this video is going to be very long. Oh, please, son, please bear with me. Alright, so these are the oracle cards that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. I'm going to put this right here. Alright, so let's talk about, let's go into your tarot cards first. I'm a bit tired, to be honest. I didn't realize these videos are going to be long. I mean, I kind of get it already, but I thought I can, you know, I thought I can persevere, and I will. All right. Okay. So these 3 cards are going to be your advice for 2021. We'll talk about this one later, right? So let's see what happened in 2020 for you. Number 1, I think a lot of you found, I don't want to say calling, but you found something about yourself. Especially if, for those of you who work with spirituality or something alongside of religion even. Okay. I also feel that you found strength, you found confidence, you realize something about yourself, and that makes you feel stronger. I also want to say that you become stronger. I also have a feeling it's not like a savior. How do I explain this feeling? You are watching other people. It's kind of like you know something about other people, and then but at the same time you're watching over them or something like that. I don't know if I make sense, but that's the feeling I'm getting. Okay, so that's what I got for your 2020 here. It just feels like, okay, 2020 has been a very spiritual journey for you, and you found your confidence, and you become someone stronger. I feel mentally, even if it means mentally stronger or spiritually stronger, but definitely spiritually stronger in the sense that, you know, nothing phases you. It's kind of like when you know about something, it doesn't scare you anymore. Yeah, okay, so that's all the message I got. All right, so let us go into your 2021. Okay, so how this works is this is the beginning of the year to the end. So for every card, it's going to be 3 months. So this January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. All right. Okay. Okay, your card is definitely about, I want to say about more towards friendship, relationship, feelings, and emotions. As opposed to pile number 1 and 2, there's some more towards some of money, work, and all that. Okay, I'm going to use the rest of the deck to clarify, which I did with pile number 1 and 2. I hope you can still see. It's kind of dark here already. It's gonna rain again, but don't worry, I'll try to make sure that you can see. The colors are beautiful, right? Alright, 9 of Swords and 9 of Wands. So what is this? So this just tells me that something's very fast, everything's going very fast, and you're trying to, I think you're trying to keep up with something, and it just bothers you, and you're so worried. And you're worried about something. Okay, So Universe, show me a Knight of Wands. What is it they're busy with? What is this thing here? What is this Knight of Wands here? So yeah, you are very, very busy. But at the same time, it's not like you don't want to do it. You do want to do it. Okay? You have a lot of drive. And the thing is that the things that you're doing is going to work. It is going to be successful. It has the potential. So why are you so worried? Why is this Knight of Swords here? Oh, it's raining. Wait, hang on. Seven of Wands. So I think you're just tired. You're going to be so busy to the point that you're just going to be tired. And you're just like, oh, please, I need a break. I need a break. Okay, so give me one more card here before we're going to see what the advice is for this particular 3 months. Page of Wands. You're definitely going to be very, 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 very busy because so many wands here. And the Magician, even though they're not wands, but it's a card about, you know, making magic happen, making things work for you. You're creating something for yourself and something for the future, very likely. So any advice for them on this, Universe? Five of Swords. So don't think that you cannot do it. Whatever it is that you're doing for the first 3 months, you're doing very good and you're doing very well. There's no reason for you to feel that, you know, you're not good enough. You're not. I think at most you feel very tired. At best, that's it. But if you want to say anything else about this Five of Swords, maybe there's something else. Anything else? Ace of Wands. It's just more about you having to step up and just push yourself. Okay, and don't think that you're not good enough. There's nothing to worry. Nine of Swords is a card. What I love about the Nine of Swords is that all these worries and anxiety is all made up in your head. Okay? In other words, you are worried about something that hasn't happened. And it may not even happen. Okay? Alright, is there anything else you can tell me for this? It's a bit dark now, isn't it? Okay, Karma. Give me one card for this one. This is actually Judgment card. 10 of Swords. Don't be hard on yourself. This is what this card is. This thing is saying. Don't be hard on yourself. Okay? You have the potential of the Magician. Okay? Don't worry about what could go wrong. Focus on what could go right. Alright? Okay, wait, hang on. Let me try to turn on the light because it's getting so dark now. Let me see if this one works better. Oh no, can't see anything. Alright, I think this is better. I didn't want to turn this light over here because it's going to shine on the cards and you cannot see anything later. So at the very least, let's just shine here. So because nothing will be covered here. There's no cards there. Okay. So 6 of Cups and 3 of Cups. I like that the 6 of Cups and 3 of Cups is here because this one talks about your friendship, people that are close to you. Very likely, if for those of you with children, then you will have a great time with your children here. So show me more about the 3 of Cups. Okay, 3 of Wands. Okay, what's this about? How about the 6 of Cups? 5 of Pentacles. So what's the connection? Oh, okay, I get it now. Okay, I think you're waiting for someone here. You're waiting for your friends, or you're waiting for it does show me something like, you know, you're craving for friendship. Maybe you're craving for love. You're craving, but because we have the 3 of Cups at the bottom, so it's very likely something to do with friends, or maybe your best, you know, like your best friend, or maybe your family even. I wouldn't say love, to be honest. to me it's just, you know, someone that's very close to you. All right. And I think when they did not reply to you, when they did not, you know, reciprocate, I would say, so you're kind of disappointed. I don't see you blame them, but you do feel insecure about whether or not they are true to who they are and to you. In the sense, you know, when it comes to friendships, you know, friends, we, you know, I put in so much effort in the friendship. You know, I treat this person like my sister. I treat this person like the best thing that happened to me. Wait, hang on, let me try to turn on this other light because it's raining already. So, oh my gosh, do you see? This is what I'm talking about. Okay, hang on, let me get something to bounce the light. All right, does this work? Alright, I'll try to avoid any cards there. Alright, this is the best I can do. Alright, so there's a lot of waiting involved. Okay, so let me see your advice for you on this part here. Okay, the world, one more. So what's gonna happen eventually? The cards are just saying, you know, technically there's nothing you can do but just wait. So what's gonna happen here eventually? King of Swords. So there'll be more discussion involved. There'll be something, you know, just being straight, being honest with each other. Maybe there's something, I wouldn't say something not said. It's more like, you know, you will appreciate, maybe you can just like, it's kind of, okay, I'll just give you an example. Maybe your friend promised you something, and then when they cannot keep their promise, they still wouldn't tell you about it. So you kind of just there waiting, you know, when is my friend going to tell me what they're supposed to do or keep their promise, you know. And it's more like, you know, maybe someone between you, someone in the relationship is taking the other person for granted. Okay, and this is where the honesty comes in. You know, you have to be clear. We've been friends for 20 years. I don't like that you treat me like this. I don't like that you do this. You do something like this to me. Okay, something like that. All right. So let's move on to the Death and Three of Pentacles here. Three of Pentacles. What's the connection here? Seven of Swords. So what's your advice for them here? I need one more for the Death card. Okay. So what's the Seven of Swords then? I don't think it's a secret. Okay, so I would say this is more towards your work. Okay, so we can see from the beginning of the year you're doing something, you know, it's just like a normal time, you know, you just following your normal routine. But know that you are awesome, that you have the potential, that you don't have to worry about anything. And then comes April, May, June, where you have some problems with the people around you, the people that you trust. Okay, of course, honesty is going to help you. Of course, you don't just tell the person straight, hey, I know you're not going to keep your promise because ileetarots say so. Okay, don't do that, please. Okay, just wait, just that, you know, when it happens, then at the very least you know what to do, which is honest conversation. All right. Okay, so this one, it's more about your work. I feel it's more about your work because I think you feel very bored with your work, with your life, with your not life, with your finances, anything to do with money for you. because I have this combination where sometimes the Three of Swords to me doesn't necessarily mean heartbreak. It can mean frustration. It can just mean like nothing is exciting for you anymore. Okay? And with the Seven of Swords, I really do think this is more about you than about, you know, secret planning and all that. Maybe you're planning on something to do, because we have the Ten of Pentacles on top of this Seven of Swords here. In other words, it can be that, you know, you want this to end. Yes, it was, you want something exciting to happen, or you want more than just Three of Pentacles here. Okay, so what happens is, you know, you start to change, you start to have ideas. To me, it feels like, you know, you suddenly become more brave. You suddenly summon the courage to do something different. Okay, and but the thing is, you don't tell people about it. You have this idea, but you don't tell people about it. And it's more about planning your way to have this Ten of Pentacles here. I think some of you like, nah, ileetarots, you're wrong. This is about an affair. La 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 la. And to be honest, I'm trying my best to see if this is about an affair, because I have to take into consideration all the Three of Wands, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles is here, even Three of Swords here. They're all here. But if we want to talk about an affair or someone having an affair, we have to see the surrounding cards where, you know, if there's more more pain. Okay, so far not yet. And the thing is, you have the Ten of Pentacles here, you have the Page of Pentacles here. This is advice for you. So to me, this is definitely more about your money, your resources, or anything that makes you feel good about yourself. Okay? I know there's more to this. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, anything more? Let's see. Let's see if there's anything more here. Okay, so this is definitely I wouldn't say you have an epiphany. It's just that along the way you figured out, okay, I don't want to do this. I don't want to live my life like this. I want to be better. I want to improve my life, or at least I want to improve my finances. So here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to do. I won't be surprised if you actually talk with someone here, because Eight of Wands here has come up as text messages, communication with other people, and somehow you just become more and more, you are braver than you usually are, and you want to start something new. Okay, and you have the Empress, you have the Sun, you have the Page of Pentacles as advice, meaning to say, whatever this thing you're planning, it definitely will work. Okay, even if you're not planning something, it's about improving your career. And whatever, this part is very interesting. I can see a lot here, but at the same time, that I can only tell so much from, because it's too general. Meaning to say, it's going to be very different for each and every one of you. But the idea is that you don't want to settle for less. That's it. Okay? You have the Sun, Empress, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. What else do you want? Alright? Right. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Nine of Pentacles and Seven of Cups. So here, there is a waiting period. So let's see if this has a connection with this. I think there is. Okay, I have a feeling there is. But let's see what happens. So universe, show me Nine of Pentacles, Page of Swords. So here we can see that you're waiting for a message. Why are you waiting for a message? Why? The Star. Seven of Cups. Ooh. Okay, the Moon flew out. Let's see if it comes out again. One more. Ace of Swords. So this part here, you're waiting for this message from this person here, but I feel that this is more towards your love life, in the sense that, because Seven of Cups, it can be that, okay, wait, hang on. Seven of Cups with the King of Wands, it could be that you're unsure about this person here. So you're waiting and just watching and just observing on what this person is going to do, because you need this realization, you need this clarity. What does this person want? I'm just going to stay here, I'm just going to wait here, and I'm going to see what this person is going to do. And if this person comes back to me, then I know that, you know, at least this person really wants to talk to me, or really wants to see me and all that. Does this have relationship? Is this related to the front here? No. Okay. So this is, it should be separate. Okay. Anything else? Eight of Pentacles. Okay, maybe it's more towards a colleague. All right. I mean, point is, you're just waiting for a reply from someone. That's it. Okay, maybe it's related, maybe it's not, maybe very likely not. Okay, but somehow this has something to do with Eight of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles, what does that mean? It just means that, you know, you want things to be better. So like I said, you here in this period, you do not want to settle for less. So you want to improve life, you want to improve, maybe even it is even about your love life, who knows, right? Maybe a relationship with your supervisor, or your boss, or your colleague, or your team leader, or maybe even your brother, maybe just not wanting to, that's the only thing I can explain. Not wanting to settle for less. For all you know, maybe it's related to this friendship here, this person here in the beginning. Okay. I'll give you a summary. I think by now you'll be like, what is ileetarots saying? It's so confusing. Okay, wait, hang on. I will summarize everything later. Okay, is anything else here? Okay, Four of Cups. So why is this for them? Seven of Pentacles. So what's not moving? So what's your advice for them then? Queen of Wands. So very likely you will meet your equal by the end of the year. Okay, so let me summarize. Okay, so last year was a very spiritual year for you. It's not just about spiritual. It's about finding yourself and finding the newfound strength within yourself. So in the beginning of the year, I can see that, you know, you will be working on yourself, working hard. You know, you are someone who has a lot of potential in you, but you do have the tendency to think that you're not good enough, to think that you are not worthy. And you need to realize who you are. You need to realize, and you need to be hard. Stop being hard on yourself. Okay, you have this potential of this magician to just make things happen. Okay, and then later in the next 3 months, we have about where there is someone around you that disappointed you, more like making you feel uneasy or uncomfortable with yourself, to be honest. It's about them not replying you, or not getting back to you, and making you wait. Okay, very likely to do with either family or friends, or anyone that's close to you, anyone that is the Three of Cups and the Six of Cups to you. So I'm thinking how it will apply to you if this is about your children. But yeah, maybe you have the answer for me, so you can comment below if you have an idea about that. Point is, this person, you have to have an honest talk with them, you know. Don't take each other for granted, all right? And it's okay to tell them. It's okay to let them know, hey, how's everything? Why aren't you getting back to me? Is there something I did wrong? If there is there anything that I can do for you to fix anything? Or, you know, just have to be smart enough to see where the problem is and find the root of the problem, okay? And then later, this is where everything's like, well, whatever, what's going on? This is where you just suddenly feel you want a change. You need a change, okay? Because the death here, yes, it is about change. But to me, based on my personal experience, death is about a change that you want for yourself, that you consciously want for yourself. It's not like Tower where, you know, it just happens out of nowhere, you have no control over it. Death is, to me, is more about because you suddenly just want to change, you know. But it has to come from you, okay? And you do not want to settle for less anymore. Look at this guy here, Three of Pentacles. This person just feeling very, very jaded, don't you think? Okay, don't want to settle for less. Life is so boring. I want some excitement. So you suddenly become, you know, you become strong. Okay, very likely you will start to talk to other people. Okay, so this one is one thing. Okay, it's kind of like you're living a double life. I don't think so, but the Seven of Swords does indicate that you are the one who's hiding something from other people. Maybe you don't let other people know that actually deep within yourself, it's kind of like, you know, where you let other people think that you're weak, but you're not. You know, like Peter Parker. You know, you think he's a journalist, but he's the one that's swinging around and saving people around the world. But he just keep quiet. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm just Peter Parker. Okay. Then we have. It's kind of like you. It's like that Spider-Man analogy I just gave you. You look weak in front of others, but deep down behind the scenes, you're actually someone awesome. And you have all these things waiting for you, which is really, really beautiful. Because it talks about new things, it talks about growth, it talks about stability, it talks about money, resources, everything's waiting for you. I think this period is going to be very, very interesting. I hope that you will save this video, and I hope you'll come back during this period and let me know, update me what's going on, what happened here. I really want to know, because this combination of cards are very, very interesting. It's kind of like I know on the surface what it's about, but when it comes to, you know, the details and everything, it's a bit here and there, and I cannot connect them together, and it's driving me nuts. So I would really, really like to know about this. Okay, then other than that, this one was really interesting. I perhaps no, because initially I thought I felt that this is connected to this. Whether or not it's connected, I will have to wait for your update then, right? So this one is about, to me, it really looks about your love life. If you're waiting, if you're single, if you're waiting for someone, then very likely you may meet someone. It's really interesting because I didn't see the Ace of Cups, I didn't see the Ace of Pentacles in the cards anywhere, and I pulled a lot actually. I left with these cards. Very likely you know this person already, okay, and very likely you are their equal because you know the advice is for you to become the Queen of Wands, okay. So, because I do see you having to wait for something, you know, you're waiting because you're unsure about something, because you're unsure about this person. So, You're waiting for this person to send a message to you, to tell you something, to realize something. And but one thing I will say is don't wait, because there's a lot of waiting cards here. See, let me see, where's the this is also considered waiting cards here. You have this tendency to wait for this person. I mean, it's okay to wait for this person, you know, just to see if they're being serious with you. But if you want to say waiting for this person and then just forgetting about other things around you, don't do that, please. Okay, life still has to go on with or without this person. Okay, that's all I want to tell you. And just focus on your money, focus on your work. All right. Okay, so that's what's in store for you for 2021. So let's go into your advice for 2021. Oh, Ace of Pentacles! Finally, we see it. All right. So, okay, the thing about Ace of Pentacles, it can come in two ways. It's either you make things for yourself, which is why you have the Magician in the first place. But it can also be that there's something new coming to your life. There's something brewing. It's just a matter of internal and external, right? So in other words, there's something new that's going to happen. Be sure to seize the opportunity. Be sure to see the opportunity. All right, let go of things that don't serve you anymore, and just try to live a very balanced life. It's very general, so I'm just gonna pull some more cards for you. Show me what this Ace of Pentacles is about. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Five of Wands, and Temperance. Hermit. Okay, so you're sort of like someone, I think you're sort of like someone who doesn't really like mix with other people or go out, and you're someone who likes to play it safe, to be honest. But it can be also just you're just a very homebody person, something like that. Try to balance your life, because you know you need to how do I put this in a way that I don't offend people? Try not to be antisocial, because why? Let me think. What's a good reason on why we need to not be antisocial? It's because you need to learn how to it's good to have friends, number one, and you also need to learn how to deal with people. Maybe you're trying to avoid people because there's less drama and all that. It's okay, I guess, but the problem is when this card comes out. When the Hermit comes out, it's always about, you know, you're a bit too lonely, and it's not, and you know, it's nice to have good company and friends. Is that there are bad guys, yes, but there are also good guys out there. Okay. What else? Why is the Five of Wands here? Do you always feel conflicted about yourself? And if that's what it is, then you have to let go of this idea that you know, maybe you feel that it's very difficult for you to make friends. Maybe you feel that it's very difficult for you to find connections, find relationships that's good for you. I mean, that's why the six star quotes is representing this reading. It's more about you finding the right connections, to finding the right people to be allowed into your life. It's about finding your soul family, finding your soul tribe. And the Ace of Pentacles is saying the potential is in 2021. It will come. Okay? But to me, I feel that it's also about you making Ace of Pentacles happen for you. Okay, so what you give is what you're gonna get. Six of Pentacles is about give and take. Okay. If you want to be alone, that's okay, but it's different if you feel lonely, right? And the fact that this Hermit card comes up for you, it's very likely because you are lonely, whether you admit it or not. Okay, there's a difference between alone and lonely. Okay, so it's time to venture out. Okay, don't worry. Maybe you feel a bit awkward when you're with other people. It's okay, because if you're just starting to go out, make friends and all that, you know, it takes time. It's okay. Eventually you will be able to attract that like-minded people. You'll be able to attract the people that's good for you. Okay, all right, so let's talk about, okay, I pulled these oracle cards. I want to talk let's start with this one first. Okay, receiving. I open up and allow myself to receive love in all ways, from all directions. It may seem scary, but it's better than receiving audits, bedbugs, or hate mail. I receive love, and it feels so good that I decide to receive it some more, and then some more, and maybe just a wee bit more. This was made by a comedian, so they have a very, very funny take to it. So like I said, it's more about allowing yourself to go out and meet people and meet friends. Probably that's why there was a section about, you know, the friends and all that. Perhaps you feel that you found a group of friends that you really, really like and you want to hang out with. But there will be times where you feel that you feel, I want to say disappointment, but I don't really see disappointment. Was that disappointment? I don't remember. But you feel that, you know, they sort of like take you for granted. And perhaps that's why King of Swords is there. It's okay to have honors. Just let them know. Just let them know how you feel. But don't try not to offend them. When you have the King of Swords, it's rarely that you'll be able to offend people with what you said. Okay, I'm pretty sure during that time, you will know how to tell them. Okay. All right. So let's talk about this one. Love. It's not about finding love. You are love itself. Help me, Lord, to send such compassion and caring to the inner child that I always remember. I myself am love. Okay? So I guess your whole reading is more about finding love, but love not just from, you know, a potential lover. Finding love and care from your friends, from other people, from your family members, from your colleagues, from even strangers. Okay? Okay, let's talk about this one. Happiness. All right. Hang on. Let me read. Oh, shoot. Let me read from the guidebook here. Okay. Enjoy the little things in life. Being happy is a choice, not a destination. With some helpful cues and careful planning, you can now choose to be more cheerful. Seek out small pleasures such as a nice tea, some beautiful flowers, a good laugh with friends, or a favorite movie. Go on daily walks and make time to look at the stars. Play more, even if it is just for a few moments. Be sure to create time for yourself and the things that bring you cheer every day. The more actions you take towards your happiness, the more ingrained those pleasurable habits will become. Okay? In other words, you know, instead of avoiding potential disasters or potential sadness, be brave to seek happiness. Yeah? Okay? All right. So this one, I would like you to focus more on these two cards, because these two cards are talking about they're more about self-care, self-love, and if you take care, I believe that if you take care of yourself, then you'll be able to do other things well. Okay? So I chose two cards because sometimes these cards can get very, very spiritual. So I would, you know, and not all the cards can resonate with certain people. Okay, what I mean by that is, like, for example, there's one card that talks about, you know, connecting with fairies, and not everyone can see fairies. Not everyone can feel the presence of fairies. So it's very difficult for that card to resonate with other people, right? With those people, right? So what I want you to do is you can either choose either options or both options, depending on whichever you feel is going to be more helpful for you. Okay, so the first card is energy work. Second card is aromatherapy. Oh, so for you essential oil lovers, I think this is going to work very, very well for you all. Okay, I myself don't work with essential oils because so sorry, my camera battery almost died. I'm charging it, so I don't have enough port. I have to off this light over here. Hang on, baby. This light over here. The light. Okay, so where are we? Okay. Energy work and aromatherapy. So actually, I wanted to mention I myself, I don't have any experience with essential oils. Is because my nose can get I have a very sensitive nose. Actually, I work with candles, but candles is okay because sometimes you can't even smell it. So I like certain smells, but not all of them are for me when it's aromatherapy. But what I do know about aromatherapy is I know that, you know, like for example, lavender. Lavender is good for those if you want to have good rest, good night's sleep. Then you can use that and all that. I'm pretty sure you have to talk to those people, to those who are selling essential oils. I've not worked with essential oils, so I cannot tell you on that. But I know there's a lot of benefits, and you know, you can go ahead and find someone who is fluent in essential oils and just ask them for, you know, for suggestions. You can just tell them I'm looking for essential oils that can help me to do this, and I'm very sure they will be able to suggest you certain oils for you to work with. Okay, other than that, energy work, okay, especially this one is about the chakra. So you will have to, for those of you, it's a very interesting concept, and I really like it. I even work with it. I even have a book about how to balance your chakra. Chakras are just energy points within your body, and everyone has these chakras. If you don't believe in chakras, you can work with essential oils and aromatherapy and all that. I think point being is that it's about helping you. It's about balancing out your life. It is about, especially when you talk about being scared, and you know, you need more bravery. And if you feel scared, is you can for chakra work, if you feel scared, you can work on your root chakra to ground yourself. You can also work on your solar plexus, which is to bring out your confidence. And if you feel, if you want to be more adventurous, you can work on your sacral chakra. And if you feel that, like for example, you want to talk to your friends, you want to be able to know the right words to speak, then you can work on your crown chakra, your throat chakra. This one, the blue one here. Okay, of course, open up your heart chakra. Open up your heart chakra here to open yourself to receive love willingly. Okay, so that's how this chakra works. Energy works. Okay, you can definitely find YouTube videos on guided meditations on how to work with chakras, on how to balance out. The keyword is balancing out your chakras. Okay, what else I want to tell you? So yeah, you can Google on that. Try to study what every chakra is for first. Then only you know what it is that you need. Okay, what else? I'm just making sure I cover everything. Yeah, so both these similarities is just saying that you need to know how to balance out not just your life, but also your own body, right? All right, so I guess that's all for your reading. It's long enough. Let me see. So what do I want to say? First of all, I hope that this reading gives you insights. I hope that you get something out from this reading. I hope that it helps you, and most importantly, I hope it resonates. If you like this video, if you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. If you feel that this video will help your friends, then feel free to share it. I'll really appreciate that. I hope that 2021 will be a better year for you. I hope you're safe. I wish you all the best. I'm sending you my love. Happy New Year, and I will see you next video. Bye.